Hello everybody, it's Fern, and today I'm going to be reacting to FKA Twigs LP1, and I'm super excited. Last week I was doing all Aurora content, and I am back on the FKA Twigs this week, and then next week I'll be back to Aurora. I'm doing a bit of swap and switch. So yeah, I'm excited to be listening to FKA Twigs again though. I actually missed her stuff. Even though I've been loving Aurora's stuff. But it's a nice little change up. Also, before I get started, I just wanted to say I know that I've already wrote a comment and pinned it on my last video. The video where I was reacting to Aurora live. So some of you might have seen this already. But I just wanted to say I'm really sorry that I cut quite a bit of it up. I did so because I wasn't quite sure on copyright laws when it came to live performances, so I thought it's best I just cut it up just in case. So that's what I did, and when I uploaded the video it did say I had 2 copyright claims for Murder Song and for I Went Too Far. So I was like, oh well, I'm glad I did cut it up then, because otherwise it would have been a copyright strike if I left the whole song in. But what I am hearing from some of you is that some live videos won't be copyright claimed or anything, well, copyright striked or anything, you know what I mean. So all I can do is try. That's literally all I can do. So like when I do a live performance of someone again, I will try and upload it with the whole video intact without any cuts in the live performance. I assure you I'm going to try, and if it works that way then that's literally happy days for all of us, isn't it really? I know that in some places, some performances, that might be the case, which I really hope so, because this is the thing, that I want nothing more than to watch the whole video with you guys, of course. So yeah, I do apologise for that, but I really hope that in future I can improve, and you guys have been so I don't know, it's just hard to explain, but so supportive in the sense of helping me improve and giving me tips in a way that's so kind and yeah, just genuinely because you want to see content from me and you want to see more. Do you know what I mean? You want to see more of the video. So obviously I'm not ever going to be offended by that. Of course, it's a little bit upsetting when I see people say, oh, you know, she talks too much. I don't know why I find that funny at the same time. Because it's a reaction video. So, but the thing is, I didn't want to just do a reaction video. I didn't just want to do reaction videos in the sense of wow, or oh my god, I don't want to do just the actual reaction. I have a music degree, and I'm not saying that in a sense of I'm so smart, but you know, a music degree is almost like a stupid degree. It's why get a degree in music? What are you going to achieve with that? And to be honest, I feel like doing these videos are really helping me use that degree to its potential, and I'm so grateful that I get to do this because I love it and it's so fun. But yeah, if you don't like that I talk too much, I can't say I can improve on that because I don't really want to. And plus it's I shouldn't be upset about one person saying that, or maybe a few in the future or whatever. I don't really care because most comments I get are about you guys really liking what I'm saying, and that's the people I dig. So I just want to say, if you are expecting me to change that, I would just leave right now. And I really don't care that I have a low sub count at the moment because I literally started a few weeks ago. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's going. So sorry if this seemed a little bit OTT, but I'm not someone that just wants to be a people pleaser to some degree. I want to make work that I enjoy and do do stuff that I enjoy, and then if you enjoy it, it's something that we all enjoy, and you guys give me the requests and I do the reaction. I think we've got a good thing going, and I really like interacting with you and learning new things about every artist. It's like, oh, you're just like feeding my mind, and I love it. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way, really, because yes, obviously I feel bad about the cutting of the live performances, because I don't want to do that as much as you guys don't want me to do that, to be honest. But with the talking stuff, that's just what I do. Cool. Oh yeah, also with like, some people want me to watch like full concerts and like documentaries, and some are saying even if you do it on your own in your own time, which, you know, I'd love to do. But I also thought, like, obviously it's too early to get a Patreon right now because I haven't got enough like of you, but like I wouldn't really mind it either way. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. What I'm saying is, if I had a Patreon, I'd be able to do full-length videos and have you guys watch them full length, and like the whole documentary and concerts. I'd actually love that, just to do that with you guys. But I will probably make a Patreon in the future, of course. Obviously, I've only just got started, so I don't want to rush into things too much and ask you all for your money, even though if I ever did make a Patreon, and you know, I'd probably all start it off with £1 donations, to be honest, because I just want to see how it worked, and you can be on the journey with me of exploring how it all works. And you know, I'm really grateful for you, so thank you, I appreciate it. Sorry about this really long start. I shall put a little disclaimer to say you can skip this bit if you want. I just thought it was important for me to say, because yeah, I only want people here who are, you know, here for the music, good times, love, kindness, the sharing of a shared love, and yeah, just to be all round good community. And I'm really not bothered about people being here who don't really care for what a reaction video is meant to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, reaction videos, yeah, you can just react, but mine is more of an analysis style. Just want to put that here. I'm going to be doing more of an analysis style. That's what I do. I like to observe and get creative with my thoughts. That's what I do. So much of you are loving that, and I'm so pleased, because that means you get me and you get my spirit and I get you. Love that. So anyone who's not like that, I really don't mind, like, if you just move on, you know? Like, I'd rather be here with the smallest amount of subs for the rest of my life, if that means that we can just all be in the same mindset and just be a community that can help nourish each other through music. Yeah. Okay, finally, I'm actually fully done now, so anyway, I think just to get over those sort of like feelings, I am extremely excited to listen to FKA Twigs LP1. I'm so excited, actually. Literally, I need her in my life now. I'm going to look through the track list and see which one calls out to me. Which ones call out to me, should I say. Okay, so song number 1 is called Preface or Preface. Song number 2, Lights On. Song number 3, 2 Weeks. Song number 4, Hours. Song number 5, Pendulum. Song number 6, Video Girl. Song number 7, Numbers. Song number 8, Closer. Song number 9, Give Up. Song number 10, Kicks. Okay, so straight away what called to me was Pendulum. I just really like the thought of what that might be. I like the look of, I don't know, Closer kind of calls out to me. I don't know, just got like a strange intuitive vibe that I'm going to like that one. Also like the look of Hours and 2 Weeks. I don't know. It's all like the ones to do with time I seem to be liking. Closer, Pendulum, Hours, 2 Weeks. Interesting, I wonder why that is. Preface or Preface, however you want to say it. Yeah. I'm so happy to be doing FKA Twigs right now. Oh, this is the perfect thing to get me out of a funk. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Just, she just like, with those like angelic, like almost haunting, but kind of like experimental vocals, but just so clear. They actually, her vocals are like glass. They're like clear, icy glass. And then like those like random, like harsh, heavy, like drum noises cutting in just to like throw you off. And they just like, they shock you, but in like explosive ways that just feel so like igniting and exciting. Ah! This is so good. I've got goosebumps all over my body. Like, I literally have the chills everywhere. I'm just like freezing. I don't know what it is about these sounds. They're just like, oh, they're just so, like, they're trip hoppy as well. They've got a massive Portishead and massive attack feel to it. I actually love it. Again, like, her music always gives you like a slight anxiety because she always knows how to like transition into something like that, woo, that like kind of falling sound. You're like, where are you going? And it ends up being something really insanely cool. Oh, back up. Like, sorry, but what was that noise? She makes you feel like you're like in something, like in the machinery. Do you know what I mean? Like, the music is like a 3D experience or 4D even. Like, you can actually feel it around you. Like, it's like surround sound, but like things, it's like you can touch it, and it's so, I just love it. Okay, that was Preface. I know that was literally like the shortest little song ever because it's obviously like an introduction song. It's the preface, the preface. But wow, I really liked it. I just thought that was so good. Okay, lights on. What is this? This is just so good. Do you think it's because I'm like kind of used to her sound now from the last album? Because like, I don't know, I've just been really excited to listen to her like all week. I've been so excited when I was listening to Aurora, but obviously Aurora's new. So I reckon next week I'll be excited to listen to Aurora again. But like, I've been so excited to listen to FKA Twigs, like so excited. I'm on the second song, and like the first song wasn't even like a proper full song. I'm like in love with this. I'm sorry, like this is just going to be a really weird reaction because I'm like so in love with it. Her vocals, they were so like light and airy, because they were less like glass and more like feathers. Do you know what I mean? And then that like me beatboxing, like, oh, synesthesia stuff. Her vocals felt like they were like up here in like this like, oh god, it's so hard to tell you the visualization. Vocal layers are like this, right? So this is, I know she's just singing, no harmonies or anything, but she's probably got a doubled vocal. But it felt like they were slightly apart, and there's like air between them, and both lines are really thin. And this is so weird, really thin and like airy and white. And then it's just black space, and then down here the sounds, they're like just like brown, like balls of like, you know when you see like dust in the sunlight, imagine that in like balls, and it's like boom, boom, boom. So that's how I'm visualizing it. Of course that makes literally like no sense, but it's really it's how I see it, and it's a journey. Yeah. It sounds like I've literally gone crazy, but
the flame gets blown out and you shine, I will know that you cannot be mine. Live or leave me.
oh, the vocals so close then. Her vocals were very like far away, and then she just like sang right into my ears, saying never leave me. Babe, I won't.
When I trust you, we can do it with the lights on. When I trust you, we can do it with the lights on. When I trust you, we make love until the morning. Let me tell you all my secrets and I whisper till the day's done. Break or cease me. Let the things that I tell you survive. Live or leave me.
What is that little background like? It sounds like a bit like a guitar, but it sounds so like manipulated. It's just got like a almost, I don't know, but it does make it sound more saucy. Do you know what I mean? It is a saucy song. Sultry. Okay. Like an organ or something, because that's really cool. Completely surrounded. Yes, I knew it was going to go somewhere because it was all getting a bit light, like that bass had like dropped out a little bit, and then it just like, you know, goes back into that like surround sound type of level again. I just, oh, I love it. Right, I'm just going to say something now. Like, I am someone that absolutely hates repetitive choruses, but the only thing that is repeating is her vocal. That is the only thing that's repetitive about these choruses building, because there is just layers and layers being added, things just like little moments happening here and there, and it's like, it's not repetitive, because like the background, like the instrumental is constantly moving around. Like, what's that random like car alarm noise? That's freaking good. Next song, 2 weeks.
I know it hurts. You know I'd quench that thirst.
Oof. Yeah. Oh, I think this album's gonna be like so good. I think I'm gonna love this whole album. I just do. I really loved her whole album of Magdalene. But if you think about it, I was just getting used to her music. After hearing it more and more, I'm like, with Magdalene, I love it like even more, if that makes sense. And now I'm a bit more used to her sound. This is slightly different. This has more of a, yeah, it's got more of a trip hop feel to it, but it has got like a it just has a different vibe. It's got an R&B vibe to it too. So there is slight difference for sure. it sounds less mature too, but I don't mean that in a way of like it's immature. It just didn't have like, Magdalene had like a very mature feel to it.
You say you're lonely. I say you think about it. 'Cause you're the only one who resonates. That chase mouth open like
Do you know what? I think I know this song. Am I being crazy? But I just feel like I really, really recognise it.
higher than a motherfucker, dreaming of it. It's my love.
I definitely know this.
Flying like a streamer from the nowhere to
I feel like I must have heard this on something, because I genuinely really do know this one. Like, not know it like verbatim, but like I know like that higher than a mother flipper. That bit, I really know that. Obviously she doesn't say flipper, but I'm a very sensible young lady who does not swear, for fuck's sake.
I know it hurts. You know I'd put you first. One who instigates. Get your mouth open. Your heart.
That's really cool. Also, I just wanted to let you know what she's singing in. The very like instigate that like that's actually called a staccato. Maybe you'd want to know if you didn't know it's called staccato. You know, I'm trying to think of other songs that do it. Like I can't really think of any other ones right now. But I guess you guys will be able to. Actually, a little maybe if you wanted to, you don't have to. But a little task for you to do is maybe listen to like some of your favourite songs and notice if anyone's singing staccato. So just to let you know again, it is going la da da da. It is just chopping up those words, and legato would be if she was going ah. So if you can find any songs with any staccato in, let me know. And I don't know, maybe it would just be a fun little task to do. Get involved with a bit of music knowledge and just yeah, see what you find. Obviously it's just a suggestion, you don't have to do that, but it might be a bit fun.
All that deep inside, so give me 2 weeks. You won't recognize love. Feel your body closing. I can rip it open.
I love it when, like, you know, everything feels far away and then suddenly it just feels really close. It just like really grabs your attention and makes you feel, it feels really intimate when it's like that.
Suck me up, I'm healing for the shit you're dealing. Smoke on your skin to get those pretty eyes rolling. My thighs are apart, but when you're ready to breathe in, suck me up, I'm healing for the shit you're dealing. Alright, motherfucker, get your mouth open, you know you're more. Put you first, just close your eyes and dream about it.
I have to pause because, you know, I have to cut these. I kind of want to have a little look at what she's saying, if that's cool. So in that bit she says, feel your body closing, I can rip it open. Ooh, sounds nice. I have been watching The Walking Dead recently. I don't know if I want to think about it. Anyway, suck me up, I'm healing for the shit you're dealing. Smoke on your skin to get those pretty eyes rolling. My thighs are apart. See, I thought I heard that. My thighs are apart for when you're ready to breathe in. Suck me up, I'm healing for the shit you're dealing. Hi, motherfucker, get your mouth open, you know you're mine. Whoa. Feel your body closing, I can rip it open. I suppose that's like a, you know, feel you kind of like, I don't know, going in yourself. And she's saying she can rip it open and expose you. Suck me up, I'm healing for the shit you're dealing. I'm healing for the shit you're dealing. Oh, I guess like whatever he's dealing with is like affecting her, and I suppose she's healing from it. Yeah, I don't know why she says suck me up. Is it just about smoking? Or, you know what I mean, smoking the old devil's lettuce? Smoke on your skin to get those pretty eyes rolling. My thighs are apart from when you're ready to breathe in. Okay, interesting. Very visual lyrics. I quite like them. And I like the way she sings them.
Pull up deep inside, so give me to it. You won't recognize the
Cool. I will say I didn't love that song as much as I liked Lights On and the first song as well. I did like it, but I just like could feel myself kind of getting a bit. And I am actually, I'm like really tired because I had like such a bad sleep last night, and then I've been at the beach all like late afternoon into the evening, so I am absolutely exhausted. So I'm really looking for the songs to hit me a certain way to keep me going. Okay, next song, Hours.
I could kiss you for hours.
Yeah, really like that. Really like that. Soundscape. That there is like going back and forth, like it is literally all the drum sounds are in different areas on like little bell sounds, whatever it is, like everything's in a different area, and I feel like, I reckon because I'm tired as well, I can like visualize things more, do you know what I mean? I'm on the edge of dream state, so I can like really visualize it and I feel like I'm in it, and oh, so good. Are you kidding me? That's insane. That is a sensation. This is like, what I bet this feels like what ASMR does for some people. Like it just is like a, and you could just feel yourself being like you're being pulled around. I know I keep talking about like the motion of this, but how can I not? It's literally like insane. Girl.
Do you feel it with me?
Yeah.
Am I suited to fit all of your needs? Master of all of your needs.
This album is like super sexy, you know. Plus I thought I'd like Hours, and damn, I love this one. It's sexy. Like it genuinely is. Like it's just like, it's, oh yeah, I like it. Sorry. Slightly dark. I'm just gonna be like dancing so much throughout this video. How can I not? I'm sorry. It's so good. I just want to move to it. I'm just like, I feel like I'm at a festival or I'm at a concert, you know, I'm at a gig and I'm just like, yeah, I'm in my element. This is good.
Would you like it if my lips touched yours and they stay close, baby, till the stars fade out? How would you like it if I sat before I bite, but it wasn't too hard, so it felt alright? Round of your bed, just be a substitute for
Telling you now, this is my new favourite song. I'm not joking, this is so good. I really love it. Every little moment of it, I love it. I can't wait to play this forever. Obviously, I feel like the words are like super like super like dom and sub bondage stuff going on. It's not personally my thing, but it is when I'm listening to this song. Actually reminds me a little bit of The Weeknd too, like old, like the old The Weeknd, old Weeknd stuff. I don't know lots of The Weeknd. I'd actually honestly love to do a reaction to The Weeknd if any of you are interested in that at some point. I'd love that. But I know obviously a few songs, but like of their old stuff. But it does give me that vibe a little bit.
Sweetest thing a girl like me has.
That bit was really interesting. It was just so like, I was just trying to follow like every little like movement and like bit of the instruments. I was trying to think of what it felt like to me. There was slight aspects of 90s Madonna, slight little aspects there, and I also like that do 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 do. It did give me some weird like hospital vibes, you know, like a the heart rate monitor sort of thing. And that noise is now turned into like a like a strange little baby voice. Man, I feel like this album reaction's getting a little weird up in here because I am enjoying it on a whole another level to what I've experienced so far of any video actually. I don't know whether it is that just like slight bit of tiredness I feel and like the late evening or what. I don't know whether the sun's got to me or if it's just this damn album. Like there's just something about it that is like it is hitting me. You can almost see yourself like driving through like those tunnels with the red lights. Not red lights, it doesn't have red lights, but I can imagine it as red lights. You know, like but like the orange lights. You can just see yourself driving through them and just being kind of like, yeah, I don't know, just being kind of out of it, I suppose. Not when you're driving, if you're the passenger. That's what I mean. It just, yeah, it reminds me of like a movie, I suppose. Okay, next song, Pendulum. This was another one that I thought I might like, so hopefully I do like it. Who said?
I'm a sweet little love maker.
Did you say I'm your sweet little love maker? That reminds me of Jimi Hendrix actually, Foxy Lady. He goes, I see you down on the street. No, I see you, sweet little love maker. Yeah, I think he says something like that, like cute little heartbreaker, and then sweet little love maker. I swear he says something like that in that song. Maybe, I think that's a reference though. Let me just check, just so I know.
Foxy Lady.
Foxy. Yes.
And you know you're a sweet little love maker. Foxy.
Yeah. Gotta love Jimi Hendrix. But she said, I'm your sweet little love maker. Maybe she's singing to Jimi Hendrix.
enough for your constant frown.
Okay, I am enjoying this like a lot. I'm intrigued to see where it goes, but it's kind of like blending off of the Hours song. I don't know if you know what I mean, but it feels like another. Well, I suppose that would make sense with it being Hours, Pendulum, again to do with time. Yeah, it does feel like a bit of a second half to Hours, I suppose.
I bet you're tired of waiting. You only want me in open spaces. I'll fill your gaps with people I don't know. I'm so lonely, trying to be yours.
I really liked that bit though. That like, but it was all like layered and just so close to the ears again. Every time she gets close in my little ears, I'm like, yes.
You're looking for so much. You forgot how we fell in love.
Oh, alright. Oh, that instrumental. When boom. It did like a little like it's like it exploded and then like the little bits just went like all the bits coming off of it, and it was just like an explosion of angels in a sense. Like, let me go back and you listen out for it.
You forgot how we fell in love.
Do you know what I mean? It was so subtle in the background. It sounded like, you know, like the missile had kind of like hit the ground as an explosion and then like a little butterfly just flew out. That's what I saw. Oh my god, this is genuinely like the weirdest reaction ever, I know. But I could just see like a little butterfly flying out. Beautiful, to be honest. I wonder what the lyrics are. Imagine if it was like, oh, butterflies flying out from missile explosions.
You forgot how we fell in love.
To me, that makes sense. You know, saying you forgot is never a good thing. It's never a good thing. You go, oh, you forgot about that. That's never good. And it's like, you forgot. It's like, oh god, impending doom. And it's like how we fell in love. But saying fell in love is like a happy thing. She's like, fell in love, did. You know, so like, oh, butterflies. Do you know what I mean? I see that matching up and you cannot change my mind.
You're younger than I am broken. I dance feelings like the sparkle. Conversations not enough. So lonely, trying to be yours.
It's those same little butterfly sounds, but she said sparkles. See, I'm not that far off because sparkles and butterflies are literally the same thing, right? But you know what I mean? It's all like sparkly and butterfly, and I love it.
How does it feel to have me thinking about you? Words were enough to consume you.
How funny, like, I was like, oh, I think this is like a afterthought to Hours. It's like the second half. It's like, you know, and now I'm here like, yeah, like, I love it. Butterflies and sparkles, like suddenly just like obsessed with it. I do really like it. I really like it. Also, it reminds me of another person who I'd love to dive deeper into. It reminds me of James Blake. I only know a couple songs from James Blake, but those couple songs I know I really do like. So hopefully I'll be able to dive into his music a bit more one day too. and whoever produced this as well, and produced Magdalene. I think someone told me the name of the person that produced Magdalene. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I think it's so important to make note that the producers are putting in such incredible work and talent and technicality.
When you're looking for so much
Ooh. That just went, good night. The end. Okay, next song, Video Girl, and we're halfway through the album now. Well, we were on that last song.
She the girl that's from the video. Was she the girl that's from the video? Was she the girl that's from the
That bass. This reminds me of like a 1,000,000% better version of my first ever album I made, and it's the only album I've ever made. I made it for uni. I'll just like, I will come back to this, don't you worry, but I'll just quickly show you. Completely embarrassing, but it reminds me of that gives me that, I don't know, let me just have a listen because it might not sound anything like it now.
doesn't belong to anyone but
So you know what I mean by that, like that like super like, it's just like the deepest and the most rounded and the most like thickest of bass, if you know what I mean.
Please, you don't stand a chance. Stop acting like you can. The camera's on you, ain't that enough? You're looking for the all-round good love. So you're gonna get yourself broke one day. Was she the girl that's from the video? Was she the girl that's from the video? Stop lying to me.
Ooh, I need to read these lyrics. I can already feel they're spicy. Was she the girl that's from the video? You lie, you lie, you lie. Oh my god. Oh, storytelling. 19 too keen, looking at the game though, trying to make a stand for the main squeeze. Please, you don't stand a chance. Stop acting like you can. The camera on you ain't enough. Like a young girl kind of stealing the attention from the boyfriend, if that makes sense. 19, I can see a body that can move the hardest in the room with a quick switch kiss. Got all eyes on you now. What are you gonna do? Is she talking about another person, or is she actually talking about herself? Recognizing herself within this girl in the video, like maybe a younger version of herself, because she seems to know so much, you know, like, camera loves you, that ain't that enough, you're craving for the whole universe, so nothing's going to get in your way, you're going to get yourself broke one day. Is she speaking from like she believes that because she knows it from experience, or is she just saying it out of pure jealousy and pure just like judgment? You know what I mean? I'm interested. I can't recognize me, she says at the end, because she's been changed into someone envious, and she's like, where am I? Who am I? This isn't who I am. I don't know.
With a quick switch kiss, got all eyes on you now. What you gonna do? The camera loves you, ain't that enough? You're gonna get yourself broke one day. Was she the girl that's from the video? Was she the girl that's from the video?
As soon as it gets to that like chorus, it like really pulls everything away, and just like, you know, she wants you to be able to hear her question, like, and feel it, and it's truthful as well, so there's nothing to hide the truth, you know, her being like, Is she the girl from the video? She wants that to be heard because she wants the answer to be loud and clear too. She's not getting an answer literally, but when she's responding with you lie, you imagine the answer, and her answer just shows you what his answer is, and she doesn't believe him. Wow, that ending was actually kind of interesting. There's like, it had like a kind of uncomfortable sound, like kind of like that, like sort of a sine sort of like bell sound. Maybe because it's meant to feel uncomfortable. You know, I don't recognise me. It's like that kind of like, ooh, icky feeling. Next song, Numbers.
Was I just
This is extremely experimental. Extremely. On, you know, the sound of bells, they are like little bells being hit, but they've got a sort of like a reverse reverb on them. That's what I'm going. I can't do a reverse sound. I always like to mimic the sound with my voice. I don't know why. It's just fun. And then when I hear them back, I always find them funny. That wasn't my best one, but you know. Also makes you feel a little bit, I don't know, like tripped out. Like, especially if you were doing something you're not supposed to be doing. Talking to you. No, but if you're like, you know, I don't know, on some type of drug. This would probably be a little bit of a sketchy one for some. For some people might be like, yes, I love it.
Was I just a number to you? Was I just a lonely girl to fly?
You know, that bit, that's such a release. You know, those little bits before were building quite a lot of tension with the little reverse sounds, and then as soon as it gets into, was I a different number to you? The bells start going forward again, like with the delay going forward again. So it's like a release from that kind of tension.
Tonight, I've got a question for you.
Oh, it's mixing up.
Tonight, you want to live all day. Was I just a number to you? Was I just a lonely girl to find?
Do you know what? That's got a release to it, but it's still carrying on those weird bell sounds. So it's never letting you forget. It's like, oh, we can release a little bit now, but you will not forget that there's still tension in this song.
Tonight, I've got a question for you. Tonight, you want to live all day. Was I just a
Release.
Was I just a Was I just a
Breathing. See, it's so much more of a release though, right? Do you feel that? Like, just it flows, but then that breathing is kind of like a, I don't know, it's got something weird to it. It's like when you've been running and then like, you know, you're running and you don't notice you're out of breath until you stop. It's kind of like that. It's like the tension stopped, like the running, but now it's like the bit after. It's like the gasping, and the breath sounds a little bit constricted too. So it's like there's no escape. There's no escape. You feel like you got an escape, but there isn't a real escape throughout the song.
I gotta go, let me play. Why you gotta go, make me cry? I just wanted to see you, and I gotta clean the mess you made. I
Oh my god, I just really wish I didn't have to cut any of these songs. I swear. I don't want to be able to, I don't want to have to cut any moment because every moment is precious. Every moment is so important. Like, ooh, that just switched up insanely.
Just a number to you. Was I just a lonely fight tonight?
Oh, that little bit, they're like, do, 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 do. Almost, it actually made my neck tickle a little bit.
Was I just a Was I just a Was I just
That bit makes me like literally get like shivers up my neck. It's so hard to pause these songs because like where the hell were you meant to pause? Why did you guys make me listen to this? It's too good and I have to edit it and it's gonna probably take me a million years to edit it because I'm just gonna be so sad. Okay, next song, Closer. I remember saying that I think I'd like the song Closer, so let's have a go. Again, you know, she's got that ethereal kind of like, well, just like epic, like, la. I can see like a big cathedral when she's singing it, and I can kind of see her in like being carried on like a throne, as she's got like this kind of amazing headpiece on. Like, just bear with me. She's got like an amazing like white like headpiece on, and she's wearing like a pale white and blue kind of outfit. I could see all that happening, but that like strange sound is like kind of like, it's just strange again. It's there in the background being odd, like some weird tension again, and it's like a, what does it mean? Is that the things that are underneath? Definitely an interesting one. I'm not loving it like I'm liking the others, but I am still really liking it though. Again, it's really setting off the visual part of my brain. I just want to read the lyrics. Now I yearn to follow you and everything I do, all those years in isolation. Help me water you, lead me to a place and free from all the wrongs I do. In return, I'll live my life forever loving you. Closer, I'm here to be closer to you. In my eternal darkness, seemed like it was true, all wretched. Seeing you, I was weary, I was sleepy, but you held me through, carried me along the sand, your footsteps gold and couth? I think that's what it says. Yeah, it has like a religious feel to it, you know? A bit like the Magdalene feeling. Wasn't Magdalene someone who followed Jesus? Yeah, it's almost like she's like seen either someone from the dead or an angel, or like it just has a religious feel to it. I guess you guys will have to let me know if you do know what the song's about and so on. It's definitely got a very religious church choir sort of sound to it, with obviously little interesting FKA mannerisms in there. It's so angelic, you know. I can actually like proper like see angels when I hear this bit. Ooh, and then again another song where it just goes, see you later. And the way it just closes out just makes you, it's like you're waking up from a dream for sure. Like you're just kind of going, phew, oh, did that just happen? Next song, Give Up.
Tell me why I act this way. Tell me that I'll change someday. I'll be the one that can satisfy you if I can't rectify that. A few things I've got to change, a few things in my way. Just nod your head and get up. I'm not gonna let you give up, hey. I know that sometimes you wish I
That's good.
away. Just nod your head and get up. Do I get another chance? Did I make the final stand?
That was kind of cool. That it's like leveling up. It's like leveling up. And the song's called Give Up. But it's weird because that like sparkly bit going up makes you feel like you're leveling up rather than giving up.
Just nod your head and get up. I'm not gonna let you give up, hey. Just nod your
I really like the way that transition then. I felt like you dived right under. It was all like up here, and I really don't like it when it's like that. I don't like it when it's got that like, and it's all like, I don't know. It kind of like frustrates me a little bit, or makes me feel a bit like, I just don't have any feeling with it when it's like that. But then I suppose it makes it greater when it dives into that bass bit, and it's like, boom, like you've literally dived under the covers.
away. But I wish that you would know that I'm here to stay. Just nod your head.
I feel like, okay, what I feel like is like this person is doing annoying, horrible things, and then their significant other finally says, oh my goodness, like, can you just stop? Oh my goodness, can you just stop? Probably not like that. But, you know, saying like, stop it because it's really hurting my feelings. And then they have an argument. And then after, the person that was doing the horrible things to hurt that person's feelings, it's like, oh my god, I'll do anything, literally like, and they're suddenly so charming and nice, they're like, literally like, don't give up on me because like, I'm gonna change, you know, and they're saying like, it's gonna get better. Tell me, when they say, tell me why I act this way, tell me that I'll change someday. Well, yeah, exactly, I'll be the one that can satisfy you if I can rectify the few things that I've got to change. Yeah, it's like, yeah, like literally I can do it, like I can change, just tell me what it is and I will do it. But it's almost like are you going to believe in it or not? And most of the time people do believe in it again and again, and usually no change happens. But in obviously some cases that person will change. I'm not saying that change isn't possible for people, but it depends on the type of person you are, of course. So that's the feeling I get from that.
Tell me what I've got to do. No, don't give up. I'll do anything to make it better. Just nod your head and get up. I'm not gonna let you give up.
Yeah, I really love the lyrics of that song. I'm not sure if I love the song itself though. I mean, it was a little, empty for me in how it made me feel. But I also thought of when I was saying I'm not going to let you give up. It's all again, it's like not letting that person leave. Might be like, you know, I want to leave you because you have hurt me too much, and the other person's going, no, I'm not going to let you give up, basically saying, I'm not going to let you break up with me, if that makes sense. Okay, last song, guys. I've really been enjoying this album. I do have to say the last 2 songs haven't been my favourite, but let's see how Kicks is. Oh my god, I'm scared.
When I am low, I feel for you.
Wow, you know, her voice does sound like, now and then, does really sound like Madonna's voice. And also, what the hell, this song is like, giving me anxiety, but in a good way.
I explore.
A super experimental one.
Stroke my side. Feel for you. So I tell myself it's cool. Just for you.
I really like that deep part of her voice, like, just for you. It's nice.
I collect my thoughts and breathe, because I take your lead. Take your lead. Tell me, what do I do when you're not here? What do I do when you're not here? Tell me, what do I do when you're not here?
Oh, that's so good. You know, there was so much space for something like this to happen. So it's very like random instruments here and there. Everything was disconnected. And just by like doing that, like just that bass, like, it's like the glue. It's the glue. Ah, oh, yeah, I just love that.
When I'm alone, I don't need you. I love my touch. Know just what to do.
You know, I'll get my kicks like you, but it's like, is he getting his kicks elsewhere, like with someone else? And she gets her kicks too, but to herself, if that makes sense. Or are they both just doing it separately? Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go on to explaining it.
Just like you, I just touch myself and say, I'll make my own damn way. Tell me, what do I do when you're not here?
Sorry, how can I ever... How am I going to edit this? There's too many... Like, I can't even cut, like, some of it out because, like, I love every bit. I'm, like, interested in every bit, and like, every bit does something to me. I feel it. So this is going to be the hardest one to edit so far.
Baby, it's clear. Tell me, what do I do when you're not here? What do I do when you're not here? What do I do when you're not here? I got my kids like you. I got my kids like you. Tell me, what do I do? Baby, it's clear.
That was really good. That was so good. I literally loved that album. Oh my god, I loved it. Favourite song after listening to the album, or it always changes in editing. But I think I would have to say it might be Lights On or Hours. One of those two. I loved them. I loved them so much. Literally amazing. Love it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want me to watch a FKA Twigs music video, then please do let me know. It can be from the old album or this album. I could maybe try and watch like a few in one video. That might be fun, depending on how much I've got to say about one or whatever. But yeah, we could work something out. That's amazing. Also, thank you for listening to my little rant at the beginning. I just found it was important just to say that I hear you. I understand that like the copyright stuff is hit and miss with certain things and so on. So I'm just working it out. You know, I'm just going to say now as well, one of the biggest reasons I was scared to even do reactions on my channel. You know, I wanted to do reactions on my channel for like over a year now, and the reason I was scared to even start was because of copyright issues. I was just worried that like I was going to get it all wrong and that I was going to be dumb and that like I wasn't going to know what I was doing basically, and it made me nervous, but then I just decided to do it anyway. So, you know, it is going to be a struggle. It's just the way it is though, and I do hope to make a Patreon sometime in the future, and you guys could join for like literally £1 and just we could watch things a bit more freely over there, because I think you can do it on like a Google Drive or something. So there may be a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, because I'm absolutely loving reacting to music, and the music that you guys have been telling me to react to, it's just been so good, and I might not have ever heard it otherwise. So thanks so much, and yeah, I'll see you soon. So bye.